I'm a big Maxi guy.
Well, let's get it, fellas. Friday night at the DNVR bar. Oh, my God.
Right,
Bump it down there.
It's not quite Friday night.
50 burgers for all, they say. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show. Live from the DNVR bar and presented by Miller Lite. What time is it, boys?
It's Miller time.
Miller time, and it's quite early.
Somebody's drinking 2 towers.
Really?
Yeah.
Twin towers?
No. Two towers of Miller Lite downstairs.
Peter Jackson's
One's already gone
Who
down.
is it? Did you forget who it was?
No, it's my homies. I'm not going to
you just never forget.
Yeah. No. We're in the Toyota Lounge, served by your Front Range Toyota stores. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. Hop in the Toyota chat. That's where Denver Nuggets fans go before games, during games, and after games to talk to each other. Get off Twitter, man, where everybody's all angry. Hop in here. Yeah, we're all angry about the same
things. Actually, not even true, but that's all right.
Sometimes we're happy, as in tonight when the Nuggets take on the Atlanta Hawks. Can't wait to find out what's going to happen in this game. Brennan Vogt is here.
I should introduce myself, right? Or did we do that already?
I introduced you.
Yeah.
You did?
That's
just now?
I said Brennan Vogt's here.
I was ready to do game notes. I'm rusty. Hey, guys. How's it going? Really excited to be here. Going to give you game notes shortly.
You are getting more handsome by the day, man.
Thanks,
Can
buddy.
I give you a little shine here?
Yeah,
Everybody
I
in the chat
appreciate
agree.
it,
Look at this coat, too, man.
Come on, man. Thanks so much,
You look
buddy.
a little bit like James Bond, I would say. A little bit.
it.
Just
Wow,
a little bit.
That's
James
a new
Bond.
one for me.
Why
Yeah.
is the white suit, a cream suit? Just,
Hey, I
it's not
appreciate
suit, but
it,
it just
man.
looks
I
incredible.
appreciate it.
You also, it looks a little rugged, too, so you look like you have a little danger to you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I really
What's
appreciate
happening?
it. I've rebranded as a very serious person. So
I noticed. Yeah, very
that's
serious.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, guys.
I like it. Over here, not looking so great, D-Line Co.
What the hell's going on? What is this show?
I really like your
James
hat.
Bond.
I really like your hat, dude. I
You
think
ever
it's
seen the James Bond movie?
I actually haven't.
that explains.
I have seen a handful.
a
I see a
lot.
photo though. Kind of looks like
That
it.
explains
What's up, guys? I don't know. I'm off my game with all this glaze.
I'm trying to give some love to my homies, man.
I really appreciate it.
I know. See,
I really
what over
appreciate
here? This is our own psychological scarring. Vote. Try to pick you up. You like
Right.
it. D-line has to be put down in order to feel good.
That's right.
Oh, is this what is that why I walk around feeling good all the time?
Listen, man, we're trying everything we can.
We're just trying, man.
We're
just
insulting
trying.
you and holding you
that's it.
down.
Take
Nothing's
note.
working.
That didn't work either. Hold on. Try the next
Insult
one.
him harder. Okay.
Got a great show for you guys. 50 burgers.
Oh,
what
man.
are they? Will there be another one?
Oh wait, so are we getting 50 hamburgers?
50 burgers, 55 fries, 55 milkshakes.
We're gonna talk about who's gonna have the next one, who's gonna have the most, all of that stuff. Plus, destination cities. The team is in Atlanta, man, and I'll tell you what, NBA players love going to Atlanta. I don't know if it really does it for me, although I liked it when I visited. We'll talk about what our cities are we'd want to go to, or what really the question is, which city would be the most distracting to you personally if you were to go to it. But first, we got to prep for the game. Give us our game notes.
Yeah, let's start with some happy notes. Jamal Murray just not on the injury report at all. So
it's gonna be a
that
bad
right
game.
ankle sprain, not much of an issue. Maybe they saw him score 52 points and figured it's fine. Spencer Jones did pop up on the injury report with that right knee contusion, but more good news, fellas. Spencer Jones is available in this game, and honestly, I mean, they can't lose another body, so Spencer's going to gut it out. As we know, Aaron Gordon out with that right hamstring strain, Christian Brown with the left ankle sprain, and Julian Strawther still out with that lower back injury management.
Man, I hope we get an update on Julian at least here when they get home.
Do you understand? Like every season so far for Julian Strawther, there's been a very strange injury where he was just out for a long period of time. You're like, what is happening?
I have noticed, yeah.
Like, what
I
is
have
going
noticed
on?
that. And the Nuggets play today. They play on Sunday, and then they only have one game in 8 days. Because the tournament, you got
Dude, the other thing that's crazy about Julian
tournament.
Strawther, remember it was reported he got a shot in his back, and it's apparently not working, not taking.
Or it just takes a while before you feel good about it.
Look, back pain is just not a good sign. It's not an easy thing to manage, and like for a young guy, it's just Like, obviously, at some point he'll make a return, but it's not nothing, right?
No.
And he would be playing, man. That's the thing, is this is a moment in time when he would be actually getting a bunch of
I
run.
know.
This is his
about that,
absolute
too.
time. No, this is tragic, honestly, for him.
This was kind of what the Cards were setting up for him. You're in a cage in the beginning. Can you work your way out? But he doesn't even get a chance to do that
Oh
now.
man, maybe this is what the Cards were trying to tell us. We just didn't get it.
he's
This
in,
is the cage.
Well, for the Hawks, let's go to their injury
Rib
report.
cage.
Jalen Johnson, right calf tightness. He's available. And that's a big deal because if you're not watching the Hawks, Jalen Johnson is
One of
their
my
best
favorite
player.
players, man.
He is leading them in points per game, 23 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and he's second on the team with 7.3 assists per game, trailing only Trae Young, who is, of course, not playing right now. So Jalen Johnson, the Atlanta Hawks star, is in tonight despite right calf tightness. Kristaps Porzingis, guys, is going to make his return.
We're gonna have a real squad tonight.
He had been reconditioning for a return. Obviously, his illness has been one of the more bizarre developments of the NBA of late. He's available, though, tonight. Jacob Toppin is not available, nor is Trae Young, who's out with that right MCL sprain. We can go into the Hawks' schedule for a bit. In their last 5 games, they've lost to the Clippers, which is hard to do. They've lost to the Pistons, kind of easy to do. They've beaten the Sixers in overtime. They've beaten the Cavaliers. They lost to the Wizards by 20. So an up and down last 5 for the Hawks. Let's look at their record. They are 13-10, which puts them at 9th place in the East. They are middle of the pack in net rating, 15th, fellas. 9th in defensive rating, which, you know what? As far as bad matchups for the Nuggets are so good offensively.
It doesn't matter.
You don't mind that, right? Can you go and can you guard the 20th ranked offense in the league? That's the big question. But those are your game notes, fellas, as the Nuggets take on the Hawks in Hotlanta.
And in particular, they have a good defensive backcourt. Nikola Alexander-Walker and Dyson Daniels are really good. They're going to put pressure on guys like Jamal Murray.
Yep.
But to your point, I still feel like Denver can counter that. I do wonder about the full court pressure tonight. They do like to put you on and try to wear you down. And so Denver's primary and secondary ball handlers will have their hands full. Not the biggest team, though.
No.
Stretch you out and they'll shoot the 3, but they're not the biggest team. So how they guard Jokic tonight will be interesting. If he gets one-on-one coverage, he has to go for 50 tonight.
Yeah, he should.
He needs to go. Excuse me. I misspoke. You probably had no idea what I was talking about.
Very
He should go for a 50 burger.
A 50 burger. Okay,
Okay.
now I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that rude to Jamal?
What?
It's a dumb question, but just follow it up with a 50-point game yourself.
Oh, that would be 53 points.
Yeah, exactly. It's
She's
just
like,
the
oh,
rule
what?
of
What?
Jokic.
Like it's hard?
Yeah, he's like, let's not get too full of ourselves over here, okay? What are you looking for tonight? D-Line, what's the story for you?
Well, I mean, obviously there is a little bit of a residual story of how can Jamal Murray follow up his barbecue, his 50-point burger meal.
It's just a 50 burger.
52
burger.
piece,
Yeah.
his 52 piece.
Yeah.
But I think honestly, like I'm really looking for a Jokic versus Porzingis. I mean, like Porzingis was the guy that he first scored 40 points against in the Garden.
Yeah.
And so he's always made a meal of Kristaps Porzingis. But I mean, there is just a larger story of like this for whatever, for reasons I think we actually do understand. Atlanta is kind of a pitfall city for the Nuggets. They've had trouble there in the past. For
Dude, their record is like 4-50 or something all time. In
Yeah, it's
Atlanta.
like-
it's pretty crazy.
it
To be
is
fair, Will
crazy.
Barton was on the team for a long
That's
time.
true.
For a
And
long
yeah,
time.
but I told you that years ago I heard Earl Boykins describe like there was a game in Atlanta coming up and they were just about as good as they are now, not good. And he picked them to lose. And I was like, what the hell? And they did. They lost. And it was because of things that are outside the court. So I'm looking hopefully for the Nuggets to be professional and just take care of business. There's really no reason that they shouldn't.
I agree. This is about the professionalism of the team because you got to get wins. Right now, you're so thin, man. Don't take a single game for granted. You got to keep winning. The teams in the West keep winning. The Lakers won last night. The Spurs keep winning. The Rockets keep winning. Even below them, Timberwolves are starting to figure it out. Phoenix
know.
Suns chasing. So it's just one of those things where the separation has not yet occurred. You just got to get a win. But Nikola Alexander-Walker, Murray's been pretty good against the Timberwolves so far this year.
I've noticed that.
Yeah,
I've noticed
huh.
that. I really do think there's something to however good the Wolves end up being or not. The defensive team they once were, that identity has changed a little bit.
Definitely.
Just how they get their wins is a little different. Nikola Alexander-Walker being in Atlanta is a big reason why. And then also a quick shout out to Nikola Alexander-Walker, a defensive-oriented role player who's averaging 20 points per game now with the Atlanta Hawks. He's had a really good year. So he is a guy. But I will also say this. We just saw Jamal play a fellow Canadian and a Team Canada teammate, and he was in his ear all night long as he dropped 52. maybe he rides that wave and he's excited to go after Nickeil Alexander-Walker tonight. We'll find out. But yeah,
That would be so dope, man.
This is certainly one of the guys who's been able to, with his length and his kind of screen navigation, make life harder for Murray. We'll see how it shakes out tonight.
It'd be great if it was a revenge tour against his Canadian teammates, because
Just go.
that would include Dylan Brooks, okay, the Phoenix Suns, the Atlanta Hawks, whatever. You got the Toronto Raptors, whatever, nobody cares. But then you get the Oklahoma City Thunder, Thornton Shea. It'd be great if it was.
Oh, that would be timely.
That would be timely for him to have a little bit of a rivalry there. So we'll see what happens. And then, of course, Cam Johnson. It's just, you want to continue. You want to see him have good nights. This is a night that could call for a big night from him. So my eyes are glued to him. But the turnover thing is going to be, Dyson Daniels forces a lot. Nickeil Alexander-Walker forces a lot. You want to see, can they protect the ball, be serious tonight, and come out with a win? I think they should get the win, but they should have gotten the win a handful of times here recently.
There are many times where they should get. I feel like they should get the win every night, just because I would prefer it. You know what I mean?
Denver is favored by 3.5. Take for that what you will. We'll see how it all plays out. All right, let's move on to the next one, though, here. 50 burgers.
Oh, man.
The Nuggets.
I like mine with cheese.
There you go. The Nuggets
All
famously
50.
now have 3 players through 21 games, excuse me, that have 50-point games already this year. Of course,
God.
Aaron Gordon right out of the gate. Yoke dropped to 55. Peace. And then Jamal Murray, 52. So
Peace.
three players now that have gotten 50. And it made me wonder, first and foremost, will a fourth player get a 50-piece? Like, what are the
50 burger.
chances? A 50 burger.
What the hell's wrong with you,
That's
dude?
such a fun question. I've been gnawing on it since you brought it up. Like, what a fun question. No.
Absolutely not.
Hate to kill the segment.
No chance.
I mean, no chance is probably inaccurate.
I didn't think AG would get 50 points
I
this
agree.
year.
I actually agree with that. Eric, let me
that
ask
was
you.
a surprise.
It took him a while. The first game of the season.
Yeah, right. I mean, look, before the injuries, maybe you could say it's quiet, maybe not. Career year for Aaron Gordon as well, by the way. Like, he was off to an incredible start. Eric, if I had to ask you, if you had to pick, could anyone do it?
It would be Cameron Johnston, starter, flamethrower at times, getting his feet back under. I mean, you know, if you're going to get a 50 burger, a lot of it's going to come from behind the 3-point line. So it's
you're
like,
right. You got to hit threes.
You got to hit threes, and so you're kind of like, okay, well, that probably means Cam, maybe Tim Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway doesn't start. It would have to be a situation where they were like really relying on him.
Yeah.
But I think that Vogt put it most succinctly, and no. 3 is already historic.
Yeah.
humor you,
Three is historic.
Cam Johnson's career high is 38. So if you're sitting at home thinking that sounds impossible, I mean, it might be, but 38 is pretty high. Like, he's
Aaron
gotten
Gordon's
hot
was 39,
before.
so
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It could be done. It could be done by Cameron Johnson. But to Eric's point, then you'd be looking at 4 guys who have done it. So the odds are really going to tell you probably
How
not.
greedy is Adam? He's
But
like,
yeah.
3 guys. It's like, who else? How
would
many
like a
more?
fourth-
Here's
burger.
one thing I will say, though, man. It just seems like this individual scoring outburst, not necessarily like an every night thing, but outbursts. It's not that it's easy to get a 50-piece, but it is like, it's happening. You know, it's happening around the league.
That's true.
I don't think we're done with 50-point games, though. In fact, I was thinking about this just today, that Jamal typically October, November punted. It's almost like he's not very good. December ramping up. January historic performances. And part of me wonders if we just moved everything forward a month and a half. And it's like October, November were his ramping up, but he was very good. But that was his getting going. And now that first one, it's like Murray, when he has big games, tends to have a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Not in a row, like every single game, but then he ends up having in a 3-week span, 3 or 4 big games. And part of me is like, I'm on the lookout for Jamal right now.
My man's feeling it, absolutely. I mean, like, I expect him to continue his good play, but seeing Nickeil Alexander-Walker and
Dyson
the
Daniels.
great barrier thief
great name.
on the roster across from him makes me a little hesitant to think that he'll have the same type of like otherworldly output, but you never know. I mean, it's not like he was breaking guys down and getting to the rim. It was just a bunch of 3-point shots and, you know, playing off of other people. He wasn't dribbling a lot. He wasn't like really forcing any of it to happen. It just kind of came. But yeah, man, I'm with you. Like, Jamal Murray is absolutely a rhythm player, and he's most assuredly in a rhythm right now.
He's also off to the best 3-point shooting start of his career. I mean, you could say that for a lot of categories right now. But that's obviously for a modern guard, like how you jump up from 38, 39 to, a 40 piece, a 50 burger even. Dang. Is hitting a lot of threes. 10 of 11 is a lot. Like that is
a lot.
That's a lot. It's hard to do much better.
I'm gonna do a little research.
But I actually think Murray would be my pick right now because of
the next one.
Yeah, because I think, first of all, just to be very clear, Jokic's November was one of the best months of basketball I've ever seen from anyone ever. So this is not a criticism. I think right now he's more invested in everyone figuring out, especially with guys out, like what does the best version of this look like? How do we want to play every single possession? And if you're playing, sometimes when you're playing against smaller teams, they do double or sell out on denying the ball to Jokic. I like Murray right now as a guy who can seize the reins when the moment calls for it.
Definitely.
And he's just in shape. And when Murray's in shape, sky's the limit, brother.
I could Jokic or Jamal. I could see either one. I kind of lean a little bit more towards Jamal just because I think he wants it more. And to get 50, at least half the time you get 50, you kind of have to want it.
Yeah.
Meaning Jamal last game had like 36 coming into the fourth or something like that. Then he was like, he was hitting shots. Not that he was gunning for it, but you could tell once it was within reach, he was like, all right, let me just find a pinhole of light.
Dude, yes.
And Jokic will be at 48 for 8 minutes and not shoot. And you're like, all right, man.
No, Murray wants to score.
Yeah.
And last I checked, that's not bad for your score first.
It's really not.
Jokic is not built that way. He will score 50, but it does come seemingly under internal protest.
Here's one other reason I think Murray will be the next to get a 50 piece. Again, it'd be hilarious if Jokic goes for 50 tonight.
Goddamn,
a 50
burger. What is
I
wrong with you, dude?
It's hard, man,
No,
to
it's
remember
not.
all this stuff in my head. A 50 burger piece. No, a 50 burger, I think right now, like if you think about how Jokic scored his 50, they just didn't want to give up shooting. They were like, hey, we're going to single cover him. We have some defenders. That obviously proved false. But I think also when you have Spencer and so many question marks in the lineup, if you were Atlanta and you were like, are we going to guard Jokic one-on-one tonight with Onyeka Okongwu, who's way too small to guard Jokic, or are we going to dare Spencer Jones to beat us? You're going to dare Spencer Jones to beat you. So I think for the next month, I would just be shocked if too many teams tried to make Jokic a scorer option.
Totally, man. And Spencer Jones said the same thing when he had that career high night. He was asked, what'd you see from the defense tonight? He said, the same thing they've been doing since I've been starting.
Completely ignoring
not guarding me, throwing a lot of attention to Jokic. So I thought, but Spencer has improved in, like when he first got out there, it was just defense turned up to 14, play almost like a chicken with your head cut off as long as the motor is high. And now he's, I think, getting a little more used to the rhythm of, the help just went. Now I should slide into the dunker spot, right? Or be ready for this corner three. To me, his minutes feel a little less frantic and a little more like what everyone talks about, which is once you get a few games under your belt with Jokic, you realize how easy it is to produce. That's not to say I expect 28 points from Spencer Jones every night, but to Adam's point, they're going to leave Spencer open. They might leave Peyton open, and those guys have to be able to knock down corner threes and make smart plays.
What if we get 11 of those goddamn rapid man threes? Wouldn't that be insane?
Why not?
I mean, he has a 50.
We were talking about the vernacular that gets brought up, like the inside speak of certain sports. Baseball, when you have a good inning, they call it putting up a crooked number.
That's what that means?
Yeah. If Spencer Jones hits a bunch of three-pointers, that's a crooked number.
A crooked shot, but it's also a crooked number.
He actually in his last press conference I should have asked him, just, are you a shooter? Should I call you a shooter? Do you call yourself one? But he was like, look, I'm really confident in my three-point shot. I shot it really well in the G League, and I shot it really well in Stanford. So he's not afraid to shoot that rock.
And it goes in. Again, it's just unbelievable to look at.
It's so good.
And also, by the way, shouts to Jay-Z Mayhem joining the supporters club.
Let's go!
Which, by the way, I was only paying half attention to the first part of this because I was making a new Rapid Man emoji, which was requested by the chat.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Moments later.
That's awesome. By the way, PHNX killing us in supporters club. Isn't that crazy?
That's because they're a bunch of athletic supporters over there.
It hurts my heart, actually. It
hurts my heart
to hear.
Real quick, the Great Barrier Thief, great nickname.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit Dyson Daniels at all, other than obviously he's from Australia. But if you think about nicknames with "the" in them, like The Undertaker.
Yeah.
It's like a very big personality thing. The Big Aristotle.
Right.
The Round Mound of Rebound.
The Big Areola in Charlotte. Just kidding.
Well, but the Great Barrier Thief is perfect, but also he is one of the least personality players in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just want a nickname.
I know the great Kabuki. You get like guys that's like such a loud.
The crazy thing is like, how did he avoid having like a vacuum nickname? Dyson?
That's true. He's
the hell?
We can give him one. Steals,
you
right?
want to try to see?
Yeah,
if
I'll call him the big suck.
Even maybe worse than what I said. But in steals per game, I mean, he leads the league in steals per game, right? So thief.
Yeah,
the guy. No, the nickname works. I'm just saying it doesn't fit the personality.
I see what
it's
you're
like
saying, yeah.
It's over like when your accountant has an awesome nickname. You're like, it's just Bob, man. We can't.
He's like, yeah. I'm the evader.
Yeah, you're the evader.
You're like, no, dude, you should just pay your taxes.
Yeah, dude, we hired you to pay them. We didn't organize that. Let's go to destination cities.
Oh,
I've been to Atlanta. I had a good time in Atlanta when I went that time.
You are the target demographic.
I didn't have a great time in Atlanta.
What happened?
I went to go see MLK's famous church where he did all of his great work, and I went to go in the back where they had the eternal flame to honor the great man, and it was out. It just like kind of summed up the entire city for me. I was like, yeah, this place is a bit of an S-hole.
Did you ever see the show? Like Ricky Gervais did a show with some guy he knows that's kind of weird.
Carl Pinkerton?
Yeah, remember? And he sent him around the world to famous sites, and he was always unimpressed. I was like, that's Eli's first. I went there. The flame was out.
I was like,
Magic City is just like in a parking lot.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, this isn't magic at all. What kind of city is this small?
I didn't even want to go in. The wings weren't that great either.
That's so funny.
But destination cities, it is different, I think, for us than it is for maybe the average NBA player. But Vogt, if you were on the Denver Nuggets, you were going around, what's the city you'd be like, you know what?
Dude, you've asked me at a funny time in my life because none of them would be an issue. None of that.
You're just in the hotel room watching Netflix,
reading historical fiction, stretching. You know what I mean? Drinking lots of water.
Shogun.
I've seen it.
Oh, you did.
So good. It's amazing.
It's the best.
You know what? I might watch it again while I'm on the road in New Orleans.
Let's go.
No, I don't. That's a really probably for me. It would be New York. Especially because I have a lot of friends and family there.
Not to go back home.
Not to go full Michael Malone on you.
Not Brooklyn.
That's
the Garden.
Brooklyn too. Yeah, Brooklyn, famously part of New York. Yeah, I would say those are the ones I would have the hardest time with.
You would have the hardest time.
Yeah,
it'd become a big distraction.
As in focusing on basketball.
If you're in the NBA, like just think about this realistically. Okay, rewind to you're 24 years old. You got the game in Brooklyn and New York. Are you hungover? Are you like,
brother?
Are you exhausted?
Yes, I've gone out with all my friends.
You can ask me that right now. Am I hungover? Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, that's the ironic part of getting in this position and asking these guys to be the best versions of themselves. Yeah. You give me $70 million at age 24 and send me to New York. I'm not focused. I'm just not.
You give us $70.
Do you know how you would spend that kind of money? Not $70 million, but if you had $70 million, if you were in New York, do you think it would be like? You're like, oh yeah, I could already see what that'd be like.
No, I can't even literally envision it. Yeah. I don't know. I've never spent anything close to that. But in New York, I know you can spend a lot of money.
Yeah. What about you, D-Line? Is there a place that you're like, you know?
I really like New York as well.
It's so cold in the winters though. When you're
know, but I like culture. That's a cultural hub. That New York. Yeah. I really truly find it to be the center of the universe. Like there's an energy and an aura there that I feed off of, and. I'd probably Magic Atlanta. I'd probably get those wings.
You try the wings? Yeah.
Probably get
lemon pepper.
Yeah, I am far more curious about the wings than anything else.
Just show up to the post game covered in glitter.
We gotta get an Archie trip to Atlanta. We can go film a vlog.
Sauce with glitter in it.
Like, how was the club? Like, wings were great.
Wings were great.
Yeah, food review.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know. It does seem insane. You see. Like, even Jokic, when he goes to Miami, ends up going out to the
yeah. Miami would be a tough one if you had money, I think.
Maybe. It just sounds like it's loud, though, Like,
yeah, again, like I said, I'm with you now. I think LA, too, is like one of those cities where if you're there with normal people money, it's just a horrible city.
Bro,
and if you're really wealthy, it's probably a great time.
Did you see the time Ronny Turioff couldn't get into the club? This is the problem about LA is there's levels of fame where you're like, yeah, but you're Ronnie Turioff. You're not.
I'm in the NBA.
He's like,
I had to
they're
Google you.
literally like, yeah, we know.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry,
it doesn't work for us.
Yeah, we can't get you in. He's like, damn.
Yeah.
Our pregame picks are presented by Bet365. You can download the Bet365 app. Download the promo code DNVR365. Deposit $10. Place a bet of $5. You get $150 in bonus bets. Must be 21 or older and physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. No Dev here tonight, so feel free to ignore the picks.
What the hell, dude? I was looking at that. I'm like, oh, cool. Time to zone out a little bit. Oh, God damn it. I got to do this. All right. Well, listen, guys. As Adam alluded to earlier, my Denver Nuggets are favored by 3.5 points in Atlanta. Presumably did not go to the Martin Luther King church. Maybe they went to the World of Coke. I did go to the World of Coke, and they had Coke from all over the world. You know what it tasted like? Coke.
That's an Epcot, too. Big disappointment.
I swear, though, you've seen the memes, though, but I swear it's true. Diet Coke does taste different everywhere. It's never, you never drink the same type of Diet Coke. In other places of the world, the things they put in our Diet Coke are illegal for because they're worried about their health. But I'm even meaning more here, like plastic bottle versus can. You know what I mean? Like Wendy's.
It was fascinating.
Yeah, it was very fascinating.
Swilling it like a sommelier. Anyway, and then we're looking at an over/under of 239 today. I mean, I don't really have a sense of how this game is going to go. I feel good about the Nuggets, but also again, Atlanta is such an X factor as a city, not a team.
Yeah.
As a team, they're kind of an F factor, but
they're pretty good. I actually like the Hawks. Dude, I like the Hawks.
Fine. This was just NBA Twitter's absolute dream. Them and the Clippers coming into the season. Everyone's like, oh man, the moves. Look at the moves.
They're 13-10 though, without Trae Young for a large part of that. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good, but again, not worth the.
Any team in the East that you hype up is if you're hyping them, that's because they're pretty good.
Yeah,
even the Pistons are pretty good.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, all right, let's go to let's dive into the props, the thing we like the most. All right, so I followed Dev's lead. I don't know why I did, but I gave an on the other side pick. On the other side.
Why'd you do this?
I just felt like I was supposed to. Jalen Johnson over 1.5 threes. He's been kind of burning it up. He is a great player. He's a favorite of the fellas, a secret favorite of the fellas.
He really is. Yeah, he's awesome.
Jalen Johnson gets a lot of shine here.
It's kind of the Aaron Gordon of like that mold of player. But he does everything right.
He has been hitting threes with with regularity over his past
goofy looking shot, but it does go in sometimes.
Yeah. So whatever, take that or don't take that. I wouldn't be offended if you didn't care, but I don't care. I'm not taking it, even though I gave it out. What I am interested is in our guy Cam Johnson.
Let's go.
Cam Johnson over 2.5 threes made.
Man, it's my favorite bet to make.
I just feel like this is setting up perfect for him because
positive value.
Jamal Murray, positive value, but Jamal Murray. There's going to be a lot of emphasis on him. He just comes in after scoring a 52 burger piece. So I just feel like Cam's going to be available to shoot. He does have decent defenders on him, Richiche, but I just feel like this is a good spot for Cam Johnson to reintroduce himself to the Denver Nuggets. And my lock.
We're already at lock.
Well, I'm not like Deb. I don't have 58 picks. I'm going to give him 3 picks.
All right.
Nikola Jokic over 29.5 points. This, again, I feel like people are going to be focused in on Jamal Murray, and I've just seen Nikola Jokic cook Porzingis so many times in my life.
I don't even think he's guarding him. I think it's going to be a Kongu who I think is weaker.
Well, either way. It's just I see Jokic getting off some I might even take his threes tonight. I just see Jokic being the center of kind of everything. And as you mentioned, there's not really one guy that you feel like good against Nikola Jokic matchup, even though that guy in the league doesn't exist. I especially feel like that tonight against
You said it was 28.5?
29.5.
29.5. Well, he averages 28.7. So you
think he's going to have an average game.
I think it's like a pretty average, boring game that we'll be mad at. Jokic hit his average.
I kind of like Jokic triple-double tonight, too, in large part just because he always does it. But tonight I do think it'll be a little bit of a mix of everything. So I wouldn't be opposed to that. It is, almost minus 150 here. So it's not even like you get that good a value. But you know what? I'm rooting for it every time.
Every time.
He's just got a rebound tonight, but I think he'll do it. Is there anything you like that you think is going to happen tonight?
I like Cam Johnson threes. I like it so much I haven't even looked at the line.
You're just in.
I'm in on Cam Johnson threes tonight. Yeah, I'll take 3 Cam threes.
I know. It feels like it definitely feels like he's going to hit 3 threes tonight. Like he was kind of down last game. He was hot and he kind of cooled off a little bit. It feels like a time frame to
Doesn't
crest the game.
cross me as a Magic City guy, so maybe he might have been reading historical
But he's
fiction
probably
last
more
night.
of a. I bet he's more of a MLK Church kind of guy.
Oh no!
Well, no, that's good. Right there, and he just
That's
was
not a
good-
late night thing. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
an
Yeah,
afternoon.
dude, especially when the fire's out, you can't see anything.
Get there early before the crowds. Kale, we got any super chats? Oh, that's a horrible sign. Are you serious? Not a single one?
I can't believe I made a Rapid Man.
All right, one
emoji
updated
for you
bet.
bastards.
Hawks by 40 now. That's the prediction now.
Just
These
like
bad
that,
vibes. All right, we're going to go over to the watch along set, which is literally right across from us. It'll be a little bit of a trek, but we'll see you over there. Hit the like button on your way out.
We all silly like the mayor.